under the sea.
Yeah, we should recut that shit.
Brunch. Hit it, boys.
Some late breaking news on a Tuesday. I love when this happens. When there's a twist when something that everyone's saying, and when everyone's like the mob mentality saying one thing, and then it turns out that what they're saying is wrong. Plastic straws are good.
Yeah, apparently. So we got some listener feedback.
Yes,
and we were told that they're good.
Very excited. So I Googled a story after I was told about this, and I started to read it, and I was like, no, that's not what this is about. I don't want to necessarily actually know all the details. But plastic straws are so useful for a lot of disabled people. They're so much easier than other alternatives, like just as far as ease of use goes. And, I mean, I imagine they're really, really cheap. So it could be argued quite easily that the positives plastic straws have for disabled people outweigh the negatives plastic straws have for fish, which is kind of crazy because the negatives it has for fish is that it kills them. Yeah. So I don't know that they necessarily save their lives, but they make them easier. At any rate, there's a discussion here now, and this whole plastic straws thing has more legs to it than I thought it would.
Yeah, but now it's just going to be like it's going to be finding an alternative to plastic straws. Like we're going to need Elon Musk to fucking design a goddamn straw spaceship that he can fly through a cave and save the disabled people.
Another one of these was I remember the last election, the one where they voted the crazy guy to become the president. Was one of the things in Massachusetts was something about chickens, and it was basically like when we kill chickens, can we? It's something about like the way that they killed or caged chickens, and it was like a humane thing, and you'd look at it and you were like, man, morally that seems terrible. I'm going to vote against that. I'm going to vote that they treat these chickens better.
On that election, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
On the election, there was like a minimum space requirement in the cages or something like that.
Something like that, where you were like, obviously
they got to be able to turn around or something.
Yeah, it was like so you look at it and you say, obviously I will vote for the thing that has the chickens put down in the least cruel way possible. But then, as you're about to do that, as you're bragging to everybody, hey, look how responsible, as you're doing your virtue signaling, saying, hey, I'm a good guy, I'm voting, be nice to chickens, everyone else is like, all right, so I guess you hate poor people because this is going to, it's now people won't be able to buy eggs cheap and stuff. So it really makes you think. And I kind of like when these things, it seems so obvious, and then you're like...
I mean, it should be really obvious. Like, the solution to that is like, okay, be able to have chickens living humanely and also have fairly priced eggs. That's the solution there. And then for straws...
But that's not an attainable thing. Like,
how is that not attainable?
Because it
should be.
If it's cheaper... Dude, if it's cheaper to just fucking blow up all the chickens and do away with them, then that's why it's cause and effect. That's why the eggs would become cheaper. You can't just say, all right, we're just going to lower the prices of eggs and do this more expensive thing to keep them living better.
I don't know. I think it seems pretty fair.
You know what you're doing? You're the guy on SNL. They have him on to talk about the issues. They're like, "What do you think of this?" He's like, "I think that it's terrible, and they need to fix it." And everything is fix it.
Well, that's how I feel. You should be able to kill chickens humanely, and also people should be able to afford eggs.
Pete 2020,
and you should be able to do away with straws and still have a solution that benefits disabled people.
I'm going to be honest. I'm just picking sides on the straws thing. I am pro plastic straw.
All right.
I like the plastic straws. It feels good in my hand. Although my local Dunkin' Donuts, I think, has been cheaping out on straws because at least one of the ends has been trash at all times.
I think my Dunkin' Donuts is fucking doubling down here because they have the big and little straws, and those things are always stacked and filled up pretty nice, when I get there.
They're like, oh, you take one. Oh, wait, you want
take your pick.
There's 7 more.
They're like, oh, Whatever one you pick, we'll just throw away another one.
Do you ever accidentally put a little straw or like the normal size straw in a large iced coffee?
No.
It's like the same kind of effect as if you put a kind of thin belt on some like real man belt loops. And it just looks, you're just like, no matter what, this just looks like I'm not a well-endowed person. It's just like the contrast between like, here's what it could look like, and then the belt is very small. It's like, what are they, they're
Like,
going to
well,
say?
that should be way bigger.
What else? Yeah, they're like, what else? What else isn't
Maybe
quite
it's-
fitting into its spot?
But maybe it works because you know how like they say that guys overcompensate when they drive big trucks. Well, you're undercompensating.
I'm a big
undercompensating with
I've
small
always
belts.
undercompensated.
Nice.
Yeah, very pro undercompensation. So if you guys want to start using plastic straws, I'm going to start baiting people with plastic straws. I'm going to bring up in conversation like, so I was drinking coffee today with
In
my
my
plastic
plastic
straw, and then wait for someone to be like, oh, you're not so. It's like I always say, champing at the bit.
Yeah.
And I always and when I would
And you
write,
give a pause.
yeah, wait, like anything. You
Nobody-
fuckers have anything to
nobody
say?
wants to weigh in on this.
Yeah, or
You write it and then do like 12 spaces.
yeah, I put the word phase in my college essay, FAZE, just so those fuckers would be like, just like in case the person reading it was like, oh, you
PHASE.
spelled phase wrong. I'm like,
No,
good.
it's not,
Then I
motherfucker.
don't want to go to your dumb college, idiot. Get out of here. Yeah, little things like that.
And that's
Gotta
why you
keep,
didn't get in any colleges.
They gotta keep. Yes, that's why I had to make up that I went to college.
Went to
Fun
Trump
time.
University.
Yes. Something I noticed this weekend. I was at. I had a very busy, long, like tiring weekend, so that's why I'm a dead guy right now. But I was at Foo Fighters on Sunday, one of two like kind of big, long, tiring concerts I went to, and I was ripping a whiz in the bathroom, and I was in the stall, and.
Sitting down?
No, I'm sorry. I was in the stall.
'Kay.
No, I wasn't doing a sit pee. I wish. And it had like as it always does. It has like the people write stuff in there.
Yeah.
And I don't care about like what kind of person would write in a bathroom, which is a really weird thing. The bigger takeaway I had is whoever has a Sharpie with them when they go to any sort of event.
I think that's the bigger question.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess maybe you have one if you because this was at Fenway, right?
So that's
So
my
maybe you
thing,
have one at
seeking
Fenway.
autographs.
Right, exactly.
But that's in every bathroom you've ever been to. That's in not just
No, I know. It's like at like bars and shit.
Yeah,
Like there's
right.
shit written at bar. Like who's bringing a fucking Sharpie to the bar?
right. Like who's leaving their apartment and they're like, all right, keys, phone, Sharpie. Okay.
Yeah, this is a weird move.
It's really
Very
weird. And
weird.
like it's seemingly not just like one person.
And it also has to be somebody with a Sharpie and who's fucking dumb and immature enough to be like, yo, I'm gonna fuck up this bathroom stall right now. I got some shit to say.
We should just write out things that we would normally tweet. You know how like the Ringer, instead of like they'll come up with an idea for a tweet, and then instead of tweeting it, they'll turn it into a 9,000 word post.
Yes.
When we come up with tweets, we should save it, and then next time we're in a public bathroom, jot that shit down.
And then we should, and then like one of us should go back like a couple days later and then just like +1 it or manually retweet it and just write RT in front of
No,
it.
well, actually, that was the original this. When people, because this happens all the time when someone writes something in the bathroom,
Oh,
someone
right,
will draw an
yeah.
arrow
This,
at it
yeah.
and then comment on it. That was the original this.
That was the original worst people on Twitter.
I think
just
that-
quote tweeting with fucking this.
I think that we're actually kind of ahead of the curve on. I guess it speaks to how bad Twitter is and how bad the world is. Like, I for sure made up "Don't at me" way before it happened. I would always say not accepting
yes,
responses
yeah.
at this time, and then "Don't at me" came about, and I was like, "That's better.
That's better, yeah.
That's better." But
you
like
just took like the long road to get
that,
there.
I did. Well, it's "Don't at me" the way I would say it.
Right, yeah.
It's like it's the little.
You put your own
Put my
weird
own
brand
bad
on
sp-
it.
oh, yeah, I put my own
You worsened it the
bad
DJ
brand
way.
on it. Although one of our friends, Tyler,
Yes.
Do you know Tyler County?
Yes.
He's the best. He tweeted something the other day.
The most viral tweet.
I retweeted it and then responded to it. It had like 2 retweets, and I said, "Sail to viral town, my friend." And he responded, "Bet it doesn't get more than 10 retweets."
And it got
has
100,000
retweets. It was just so obviously going to take off.
Yeah.
It was kind of woke. It was kind of health. It was healthcare related.
Yeah, so it was the baby that was born in Chick-fil-A like unexpectedly, and now the parents the baby gets Chick-fil-A for life and a guaranteed job at 14, which pretty fucking sweet deal.
Very easy. That's a very easy promise to make when you know that. I'll promise anything in 14 years.
Yeah, that's true.
That baby's not going to be here. None of us are going to be here. You know how many fucking marriage pacts I'm in right now?
One with me.
Yeah.
So yeah, the baby who was unexpectedly born in Chick-fil-A, Tyler quote tweeted the story, was like, "I was born in a hospital. Can I get free healthcare for life?"
Pretty good. Let's get back to that marriage pact thing. We should have a marriage
We
pact.
do, sort of. We have we have one. Remember we were talking about like our dream house?
Being the when we were watching Love,
Oh,
the
that's
old
right,
guys
yeah.
that are just puttering around.
Yeah, like if we're not married by like
Yeah.
50, we're just gonna move into a residential living complex,
Yeah.
luxury condos,
Yeah.
and make a community out of it and just live together.
So I'd forgotten about that, but this makes me want to not renew our vows because we haven't taken them yet. But this is like when we're on the ship and Roy and Pam have been engaged for a long time, and Roy's like, "Baby, let's set a date," and that's a whole new big celebration.
Yeah.
You should, by the way, you can't do that. You can't get 2 big celebrations. You shouldn't
No.
be celebrated for being engaged for a million years.
You're right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we should get like promise rings to
Promise rings.
mark the sealing the deal.
Do you wear any jewelry?
No, but I did notice that Kellen was wearing a ring last time we
Yes,
hung out.
I did too.
But like he can pull it off because he has long ass weird fingers.
Yeah, he's got
And
base
like I got
fingers.
stubby ass fingers, and
got
it would
those
look weird.
Pinot
I've been thinking about
Palladino
necklaces though.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I would get it and put it on a necklace. That would be really cool.
Was that did that happen in Friends? Was it actually a ring or was it a necklace?
Who?
Where Joey Joey got Chandler the bracelet.
Yes, and
the friendship bracelet.
Chandler wouldn't wear it because get this, Chandler was afraid people would see that and then think he's gay. Dodged a bullet there. Bing. Really dodged a bullet.
That was season 1 too, so they were like really
Was it
came
season
out.
1?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, and they really came out swinging with the
Yeah.
homophobia.
With
Nice.
like being concerned about, but like also like the gayest character on the show was like, I can't do that. It would be gay.
I don't know. Ross might be the gayest character.
No,
You don't think
Chandler's
so?
The gayest.
Yeah, I don't
Chandler's the most like me, so I think. That,
Okay, that's a
how I
pretty good
deduce that.
argument.
Yeah, that's how I figured that out.
know. Speaking of music, Diarrhea Planet broke up today, and I'm very upset. Mainly,
Maybe I'll go to one of their Exit-In shows. That would piss. That should
So I
piss
said
you off.
I did say that I was like you should come because on one hand you're the biggest music fan I know, and Diarrhea Planet, no joke, no exaggeration, is the best live band I believe on the planet. And so it saddens me to think that they could go an entire run
Without
without you seeing
experiencing it,
them
yeah.
and experiencing them and getting it at least once. But on the other hand, for you to go to one of their last 2 shows
And take up one of those
and
spots.
take a ticket
Yes,
away from somebody who
exactly.
fucking loves Diarrhea Planet, because they do have like a very devoted.
Yeah.
Everybody who likes Diarrhea Planet loves Diarrhea Planet.
Right, yeah.
So like for you to take that away from somebody else, I would kind of loathe you for it.
Right. That's why I wouldn't do it. Like I would do it for like trip to Nashville, see friends, like go see that. Even though, like I said, Exit-In kind of stinks. But that would be a cool way to do it. But I can't take one of those.
I saw. Well, you say Exit-In stinks, but like how bad is it on a scale of 1 to 10?
Is
it bad for Nashville because there's so many like good places to go in Nashville?
Yeah, it's just like kind of a crap. It's like a worse version of like Terminal 5 in New York, which everyone hates. I don't think is that bad, but this one's worse.
Is it worse than the Great Scott?
No, it's It's bigger than
Okay.
Great Scott,
Because-
and it's got Exit-In has 2 levels.
Okay.
Great Scott's I like Great Scott.
It has
it's like
charm.
shitty,
It's
right?
endearing.
And you like it because it's shitty.
Yeah. So I've seen them play at Great Scott like probably 6 times.
Yeah.
But the worst place that I saw them / like maybe the best place that I saw them was in fucking Rhode Island, I believe. I think it was Rhode Island, and it was at like some really shitty, sketchy venue.
What's it called? Something's. It's like a name. Is
I
that
don't know,
it?
but it's sort of it's more of a
like
hall
Pete's or something.
It's more of a hall than it is a venue.
Yeah.
And it was really fucking sketchy. Have you ever seen the movie Green Room?
Was it the Heartbreak something?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the movie Green Room?
No.
It reminded me of that place, which is never a good thing because Green Room is about a band that plays at like a clubhouse for white supremacists.
Yeah.
And it's very sketchy. So I was sort of fearful of my life at that show, but it was great because there was about 30 people there.
Yeah.
And it was super intimate. And they were just taking like suggestions from the crowd. They were like, what should we play next?
That's awesome.
And it was pretty cool.
That's awesome. Foo Fighters, it started pouring during the show. And I was on the field, and like the rain was coming down, and they were rocking. They were doing one of my favorite songs of theirs, and it was the best. And then it stopped raining, and I've never been like more over.
Once
everything.
you accept the rain,
yes,
like you
give it
want
me
it to keep
forever.
raining. Yeah,
And it was so great. They put on a good show as always. But I went to the Eagles on Friday, and I really like the Eagles. They're not my favorite. I love Vince Gill, who was playing with them. And I shit you not, that was a top 5 concert I've ever been to, and I was very, very surprised by that.
Well, that's because you have never seen Diarrhea Planet.
That's true. Yes, Diarrhea Planet probably would have been.
I'm dead serious. And I'm mad at you because you have had you just ripped the entire mic stand off of the table.
It's called being strong. Try it sometime.
You've had so many opportunities to go see Diarrhea
I
Planet.
actually don't think I have.
They've
been here when
I've asked you.
There was one time that you were like, "I have this ticket, take it." And I said no.
I have
but
an
other
extra
than that-
ticket, and you didn't have anything to do. You were like, maybe if I feel like it, and then you were just like, nah, I don't feel like it. And that was the time that made me the most mad. And you're like, I'll see him at some point. I will. I gotta see him. I'll see him at some point. And now, guess what? They're fucking breaking up.
Yeah. Well, I like you wish that they could have been good enough to play more shows later on down the road.
This is like an especially heartbreaking one for me because obviously I really love them. They're really great live. But also like one of the biggest reasons why they're so good and why I enjoy them so much is because they always look like they're having so much fun when they're playing. And there's like I think there's like 6 dudes in the band, 5 or 6 dudes in the band, and they all look like they're having so much fun, and they look like they really enjoy each other's presence a lot. So for them to for that to be kind of shattered, and have that all like crumble down, because I don't know why they're breaking up, but I would assume that there's something going on there. That's pretty heartbreaking for me.
How old are they?
Like not old enough to break up. I mean, they're probably like early 30s, late 20s, early 30s.
Could it be a money thing? I mean,
it could be.
There's a lot of if there's a lot of people in the band, they don't make any money off of record sales because they're a band these days,
and they don't even have that many records. Like they have like 2 or 3.
So all their money would come from touring and a teeny bit from merch. So if they're not playing huge places, then I feel like I always wonder like and there are a lot of good bands that have broken up for that reason, but I'm like, damn, if you're kind of a struggling artist, you kind of have to be a solo person.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't even think of that, but that could be the case because like when they play around here, I don't think I've ever seen them at a place bigger than like the Great Scott or the Sinclair.
Right, and Sinclair is
they were
like 500
opening.
or something.
Yeah.
Oh, who are they opening for?
They opened for like Jeff the Brotherhood, but then they did headline at the Sinclair a couple times. Like they did a New Year's Eve show.
Nice.
Which was
I remember that. Yeah,
I didn't go, but I heard that it was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
and I saw them headline there like a couple of years later.
Rara Riot is coming to the Sinclair soon, and I'm very excited about that. You know what stinks? Speaking of concerts, so this is a stretch of 18 days in which I have like 7 really big concerts, not like Sinclair stuff, like fucking like the Billy Joels and the Eagles of the world. The night that we get back from seeing Taylor Swift in Atlanta with Randy, Pusha T's at the House of Blues.
Oh wow!
And I would have loved to go to that. Pusha T is like he's like my Diarrhea Planet, except wanted
popular.
to go to see him.
Except popular.
I've never gone to see him. Speaking of Pusha T, did you hear Chloe Kim when she accepted her ESPY last week?
No.
She said, if you know, you know.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Good move.
I'm all in on Chloe Kim
is
remaining
awesome.
popular.
Yes.
Every time Chloe Kim does anything, everyone's like, oh, she's goals. And you know what, folks? They're right. Speaking of being right, I was right when I told you that the post office is a good place. What can you get at the post office? I don't know. Friends, self-confidence, your groove back. Another thing you can get is stamps. Did you know that you can get postage on demand with Stamps.com? Sure you did, because I told you that recently. With Stamps.com, you can access all the services of the post office, which is great, right from your desk. Buy and print real U.S. postage for any letter or any package. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a year. Check that. 7 days a week. 52 weeks a year. All the time. No matter what is happening at any time, provided you have internet access, you can get stamps. Whenever. If you can't sleep, 4 a.m., checking the thing, going,
Don't count sheep, count stamps.
Don't count sheep, count all the stamps you can have with Stamps.com. Just click, print, mail, and you're done. Maybe wait until the morning to print because your printer can be loud.
Especially if you're a roommate.
And if you have a roommate, or fellas, maybe there's a lady or a fella staying over. Then
That's a sound a lover makes.
You can wake them up. I was trying to, like the eyes, like the, yeah. So if you got a significant other staying over, wait until the morning to print, and then you're done. But again, if you want to do the printing, then you can't do it. Just try to set up your printer in a different room, depending on what the apartment situation is. Maybe you've got a home office. Do it there. Stamps.com will even send you a digital scale. You can weigh your letters and packages and print the exact amount of postage every time. Have I used Stamps.com? I love Stamps.com. You can use it to send important letters and packages, merchandise for our show, etc. I personally recommend all of the listeners for brunch to use Stamps.com. And when I personally recommend something, I guarantee it. So, use right now.
Stamps.com. You're going to love the way you look.
I guarantee it. So, here is my call to action to you. Right now, use Brunch20 for this special offer. A 3-week trial. It includes postage and a digital scale. And wait, if you do this offer now or at any point, it's going to be a 4-week trial because that's actually the length of it. Go to Stamps.com. Before you do anything else, click on the radio microphone at the top of the homepage and type in Brunch20. That's Stamps.com. Enter Brunch20. Stamps.com. The post office sounds good to me. Stamps.com.
I think the promo code is just brunch, not brunch20.
No, Brunch20 was...
No, I think brunch20 is the simple contacts one. We screwed that up last week.
Damn it.
No, but we can just leave that in.
So, when using Stamps, it's so good that if you don't even need to write the full thing. We're saving you the time and passing the savings on to you. We're lopping off the 20 and passing the savings on to you. Stamps.com. Got love for the post office. Stamps.com. If you know, you know.
Yeah, just did you mention that you have to click on the radio microphone at the top right of the page?
Click on the radio mic. Stamps.com. You don't have to be crazy, but it helps.
Do you like Shark Week?
I've never really participated or gotten excited for it. Shark Week is like golf for me.
Yeah,
it's like I know that
if it's just
some of you watch it on TV. Yeah, but
if it's around you, you'll participate or you'll just acknowledge it.
won't even go that far.
But
I'll probably complain that it's on. I'm a bit of a player, yeah, but I'm saying watching golf.
Scratch golfer.
Yeah. Oh, I did that tonight at work, and it got nothing.
So 0 for 2.
I busted out the old. I'm a scratch golfer.
Even better the second time.
It was, but I forgot to do the scratch gesture, so I just said like I'm a scratch golfer. so it wasn't as
You
good.
need the scratch. Yeah, Shark Week. Shark Week for me kind of sucks. I'm over it at this point. It's,
Well, sharks suck.
to be honest, it's Jump the Shark.
Ooh,
Nailed it.
pretty good.
Boom.
Sharks, yeah.
Sharks are kind of overrated.
I think that Anthony Jeselnik made sharks as cool as they could possibly be, and I don't want anybody else to try to make sharks cool.
Shark Week was okay when it was just like straight up a week of sharks just
What
fucking
is it
up.
now?
Now it's just like it's become over the top. Now there's celebrities involved all over the place. Like there's people swimming with sharks and doing all that kind of wacky, dumb shit.
Does Yvette
It used
Nicole
to-
Brown do it?
Maybe
Because if it's a thing that has celebrities doing stuff
And
and,
Yvette
Yvette Nicole
Nicole
Brown
Brown's not-
isn't doing it, like
it's not
that's my
cool.
barometer for if it's cool. Because
But-
Yvette Nicole Brown only
she
does
did
cool shit.
Talking Dead.
But Talking Dead was cool.
Yeah,
Talking Dead was
but-
now it's
and Chris
problematic.
Hardwick.
That's true.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's
She
yeah.
should host that fucking shit now.
That would be. I want like she's too good for that, but she was also too good to be a guest on.
Yeah, that's true. There's been a lot of people that are too good to be guests on that show because it means that you have to watch the fucking Walking Dead, and I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
Yeah. What came out recently that I was like, oh, cool, this will be our new Walking Dead. Oh, is it the Purge TV show?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's gonna be very exciting.
But yeah, no,
Sucks
Shark
out.
Week stinks. I have a couple ideas to make Shark Week more interesting.
So what? We can't just let it die like baseball.
Yeah, but I think if I fix it, it'll thrive.
All right, give it to me.
Number one, I would love to see instead of sharks fucking up some fish all week because that's when Shark Week was great, and instead of revisiting that, how about just have Sally Hawkins going out and fucking different species of fish?
That's
and
not bad.
Filming that.
It could be like a food, like a Travel Channel thing.
Yes,
where she
where
like,
it's like,
gets in there.
she's like Anthony Bourdain.
and then like they
rest
go.
in peace.
Then they go to commercial.
Oh, like right before, like
She's
they're
like,
getting up in
let's.
there.
I'm gonna meet this shark.
She lights a candle.
Ooh, this
and then they
shark
go to
seems
commercial.
like, hey, we'll be right back after this. Don't touch that dial, lovers.
They come back and like her hair's all fucked up. And
No,
she's smoking a cigarette.
They come back and she like looks like she's just been in the water. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay.
And yeah, just
I'd be down to watch
Drying off.
Sally Hawkins just like fucking a bunch of different species.
I don't know. I don't need to see the sex. I just need to see her getting to know the
Okay.
or just even seeing them. Like I really just care more about the chase. Like if she gets in there, she's the shark, and the shark gives her a little look. That's all I need.
All right. All right.
I mean, the Office got bad once Pam and Jim got together.
That's true.
So
yeah, but
I
I
want
don't
the
want them like I
flirtation.
don't want them like hanging out afterwards. I either want like straight up Sally Hawkins.
Well, a lot
boning
of times,
fish.
of
Ooh,
times,
How about Sally Hawkins like showing or explaining the dick situation on each fish?
using sign language.
Yes.
yes, I'm on
Because
board
that
for
was the most interesting part of The Shape of Water was her just like doing the weird arm
Yeah.
gesture. Saying,
No,
like,
she
this
did like
dude's-
the vagina hands.
Yeah, and then she explained it. She did like the Randy Moss where she like
Oh,
opened
right,
it up,
yeah.
and then she
She did-
dropped down the forearm.
yeah.
Second idea is to change it from Shark Week to Straw Week and just throw a bunch of fucking
That was
straws.
my idea.
No, that was my idea. Yours was to throw straws in the ocean to make it more difficult for sharks.
Yeah.
My idea is to throw a bunch of straws in the ocean and just follow them around instead of the sharks and watch them kill fish.
So okay. I was saying if you put straws in there, then maybe it's
like
not
an
as
obstacle
dangerous.
course for-
right?
for-
yes,
for-
basically like a family double dare type situation, except with sharks.
That would be
And
fucking hilarious if we just had Double Dare with sharks and they were like, ooh, physical challenge, and you just throw a bunch of fucking straws at them.
yeah, and like the shark just looks at you and it's like, "What the fuck? I'm gonna eat you now, you asshole! Why'd you do that?"
Yeah, so those are my two ideas for fixing
Mm-hmm.
Shark Week. I am interested, though, to be honest, in that new dumbass shark movie that's coming out.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Meg.
Yeah,
Which I came up with a nickname for, but I can't say it on the podcast.
my big fat shark.
Yep.
That shark is
My big fat redacted shark movie.
yes. Yeah, I'm gonna see that.
I'm for sure going to see that.
I mean, it's got everything that makes it look like it'll be bad.
Yeah,
a big
it-
stupid shark, Rainn Wilson, and a kid. What's the stupidest thing there?
Rainn Wilson.
Yeah.
It also just has like the goofiest fucking trailer. I forget what song they used.
Somewhere below the sea. Yeah.
Is that a song?
Yes.
Is that a real song? Somewhere Below the Sea?
Yeah. Is that the name of it's Somewhere Something Sea. It's a classic song. Somewhere Beyond the Sea. Beyond the sea.
Oh
somewhere.
yeah. So that's all, that movie looks fucking ridiculous. It has Jason Statham in it.
What if instead of
Can't be
Somewhere
that
Beyond the Sea, it had Under the Sea?
Under the sea.
Yeah, we should recut that shit. Hey, I'm Rainn Wilson, don't you? I'm Rainn Wilson in every...
Haven't you seen Shark Week?
I'm Rainn Wilson in every role that Rainn Wilson played before Dwight, when everyone was like, oh, this guy sucks. And remember, when I didn't want to watch The Office at first, because I was like, oh, that fucking guy. His roles before...
I didn't know him before.
He was in Entourage, and he was in, like, he just had roles as a nerdy asshole. And that's what he is in this Shark
Yeah,
Shark
it looks like
Night
it.
movie.
And I mean... I know him from like Twitter because he was also when he signed up for Twitter back in the OG days.
Like
he was a
who you should
recommended follow
Yeah.
for like everybody.
Yeah, mine was like, you should follow Disney, you should follow ESPN, and
I had
like,
those, and then I had Taylor Swift and Rainn Wilson.
Yeah. Speaking of Disney, the Guardians of the Galaxy, is that who it is?
Yeah, James Gunn.
Anna Gunn, yes.
Anna Gunn, no.
Yeah.
Oh, we should throw out false rumors that Anna Gunn was behind it.
We know we should have a because there's petitions like crazy to bring him back, and we should make a petition to replace him with Anna Gunn, a la the petition to make Josh Tillman the new Father John CEO.
Yeah. How did you have a reaction to this story?
I didn't know what the tweets were. I saw the tweets a few minutes ago. The tweets were really bad, and he's a fucking idiot.
Tweets
but
are
I'm also of the belief, and this I don't want this to be perceived as having any connection to who's the idiot, the baseball player.
Hader, something. Josh Hader, maybe.
So the baseball player was 17 years old, which to me is like you can't really do he was just a kid kind of thing.
No, definitely.
Like I feel like that's over by then.
And his were like very.
His were like. He was seeking to find the worst thing he could possibly say.
That's as bad as I've seen. Hey, I dug up these old tweets.
Right.
Like
oh yeah. He said the worst thing that anybody could say. Right. And I mean, the standing ovation thing is the creepiest, most fucked up thing in the world.
That is 100%.
Absolute idiots.
100% the most fucked up sports story of the year.
So taking that out of it, like I think that people should always fucking have an eyebrow raised at that guy because that's fucked up. So anyway, but I think very strongly as someone with friends who have like gotten in trouble before or like been called assholes for doing this thing or whatever. The like one and done mentality that we have, I think, is so fucked up because I know that I've done stupid shit before.
Yeah,
You've definitely done stupid shit before. The idea, I just get really mad at the idea like that. Everyone's fucking perfect, and if you're not perfect once, then you're fucking done forever. It's not saying that his tweets, which were creepy and fucking weird.
So that's what I want to. I mean, like the tweets for sure were weird and inexcusable, and he should definitely be. He should definitely like have to issue an apology for him if they get dug up and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was. I get the idea that like it also is a different situation where he was trying to be a comedian. Like he was trying to push the envelope as a comedian, and I think that there are things that are tough to joke about. Like obviously it was like what was it? He had like a rape joke.
He had a rape joke.
He had like a child molestation joke.
He had a joke about kids like touching his dad.
Yeah, and obviously tough things to joke about.
Yeah.
But I've also said in the past, like, those things shouldn't be off the table for comedians because the comedians can fucking talk about whatever they want as long as it's fucking funny.
Yeah, I forget which comedian said it recently. It was either who was it? It was like one of the big timers in a recent special, and he said that there were like comedians there in the back of the room or whatever, and he was like, "Hey, to you fuckers in the back of the room, you better never get afraid to say appalling shit because where that has to come from. Like,
right.
People need to know what's good and bad, what's right and wrong. And if someone's not saying appalling shit, then it's all just going to kind of blend together. And then that's where you get this shit where people who aren't comedians are saying the most offensive, horrible things. And they're like, oh, this was America. So I don't like any of the shit that he said. not for me at all. But he shouldn't lose his job.
But
over
what I was saying is that like the comedians can go there as long as it's funny. The shit that he said was not funny.
Even if it's not funny, like I mean, he shouldn't be fucking arrested. He's not doing
he
illegal things.
And also, like, but
He's just a fucking idiot,
right?
And unfortunately, a lot of those exist.
It's not funny enough to get away with it. First of all, but like, second of all, it happened a long time ago. Like it wasn't something that happened this week. This isn't like a Roseanne situation where she's coming out and saying this shit now, so you take away her TV show now. This is shit that happened before he was even doing Guardians of the Galaxy. And that's sort of like retroactive fucking vigilante bullshit.
Yeah.
It's like, that's harder for me to be like, okay, if he was doing it now, he realized what's at risk.
Yeah.
And like, if you do fuck up and you do say dumb shit like that, where you know that you have a potential to lose the shit that you have working for you right now, then that's your own fucking mistake. But he did this before he had the Guardians of the Galaxy. Disney hired him, or whoever fucking was in charge of Guardians hired him when that shit was out there. And if so, like, it's sort of on them that they didn't do that fucking they didn't do the work to dig up that stuff, and to fire him now is like a weird move.
I don't know. I don't care about the guy. I don't think that what he tweeted was funny, and I think it's weird as fuck to fire somebody over something they did that wasn't illegal. Didn't like,
I guess the way Disney positioned it was that it's like a thing of inclusivity where we want our products or whatever to value inclusivity for everybody, and this clearly wasn't reflected in this guy's tweets. But it's like he was like a provocateur comedian before doing this shit, and you knew that, and you still hired him anyway, and now you got some pressure from the conservative groups. And now you're caving and firing him. So I thought it was just kind of shitty all the way around. He obviously is an idiot, but I don't think that he deserved to get fired for it.
In other movie news, Steve Carell has a new movie coming out. It's about an artist who makes a world of kind of live-action little toy things, and I liked it better the first time when it was called Small Soldiers. Remember that movie?
Fuck.
It was like that. It was. I didn't see the movie, but
army
it was
guys?
just like it was like army guys come to life.
Oh, they had a video game for that. I remember playing that video game, and it was pretty badass.
Do you want to know the big thing that came out of that movie?
What?
I'm pretty sure the rodeo burger was made.
No
as,
way.
I think so.
Because the rodeo burger is my favorite thing.
Yeah, you ever get a
Burger
rodeo
King.
burger? It's great.
That's the only thing worth ordering at Burger King, other than the Hershey pie.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. That pie in a box.
Pie in a box, baby, is where it's at.
Because that's what they used to call it. Do they still?
I don't think they call it pie in a box, but it was served in a box. And it was pie.
No, it was like pie in a box. And they had little triangles. Yeah.
I mean, I've never seen it called that. All I've seen it called is the Hershey pie.
Oh, yeah. It was called pie in a box. They had like the different, they had all the different ones. So they came out at the same time, but like the rodeo burger wasn't like it wasn't like a Small Soldiers thing.
Were they marketed together?
Yes.
Okay.
So Burger King used they invested $25 million into a marketing push to tie the rodeo burger to small.
That's weird that you remember
Small
that.
Soldiers. I just remember the commercials.
Interesting.
Yeah. Man, rodeo burgers are awesome. The only issue with the rodeo burgers is if you get a rodeo burger, it's actually not a big issue with Burger King because they have trash fries. If you get a rodeo burger, you can't get fries in ketchup because it's tough to have a sandwich with barbecue sauce and then do something with ketchup. Do you remember those lines?
I suppose. I don't usually like. Again, maybe it's a Burger King issue. I just don't usually get fries.
Yeah, they're onion rings, which aren't onion rings, but those are.
Again, it's the only thing that you can order at Burger King. I think that is palatable.
No, but Burger King has milkshakes, and McDonald's does not have milkshakes anymore, which is the dumbest thing in the world.
I wouldn't want to. Goddamn, they don't have milkshakes anymore. God,
yeah, they haven't forever.
That makes me sad for Ray Kroc.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got to feel bad for that guy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But he was a big milkshake guy.
Oh, yeah.
That's how he got involved. Maybe that's why they took away the milkshakes. Remember, he was selling milkshake equipment.
Oh, yeah.
And that's how he ended up screwing the brothers.
Yeah.
But no, the Burger King also has, I guess I was wrong, they also have the chicken fries, which are kind of dope.
Chicken fries are good.
Yeah.
They're so weird. Their existence is super. Have you had the Dunkin' Donuts donut fries yet?
Have you?
I have not.
I'm not opposed, but
yeah.
I just couldn't bring myself to order
Maybe get
them.
some with some cold brews. But
Using the straws now.
Another example of the kind of crossing ketchup barbecue sauce thing. I was at a wedding this weekend, and there was an ice cream bar, and it was awesome. Ice cream rules. But a lot of people were facing the dilemma of, what should I drink if I'm drinking at this wedding? What am I going to do with ice cream? And I'm pretty sure I've actually done beer and ice cream more.
Gross.
It is gross, but a lot of beer nowadays has lactose in it. So what's the fucking diff?
I guess that's kind of gross. That is definitely a gross combination.
I went vodka soda with.
I mean,
ice
I guess
cream.
that's sort of neutral. If I had to do one, maybe rosé and ice cream.
Rosé would be good. Yeah, I don't know if rosé was in the mix. Do you? What's your favorite hot ice cream topping?
Hot ice cream topping.
Yeah. Or I guess liquid ice cream topping.
It would have to be either fudge or caramel.
Yeah, hot fudge is the goat. But I was reintroduced to fucking strawberries. This
Hot strawberries?
No, liquid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not for me. I don't think.
Man,
I love strawberries, but like,
strawberries.
I don't know. I think I would want actual strawberries on my ice cream rather than strawberry liquid.
Oh no, like with the syrup and all that shit. Yeah, and then they're so fucking soft. Oh man, it's the best.
I saw The Equalizer 2 yesterday.
I don't know anything about it other than that Denzel Washington is in it, and that they did some promotion with the NBA.
Did they? Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah,
huh?
and they were terrible.
Did you see the first one?
No.
Okay. Well, the first one was all right. Like it's a decent, somewhat decent action movie. Second one, not crazy about it, but it's doing all right in terms of like critics and stuff. And I got a lot of hate on Twitter from, I don't know, it must be Denzel stans who are just like searching The Equalizer 2 and responding to negative criticisms of it, because I got a lot of people that don't follow me, and it was sort of like a tongue-in-cheek criticism. I was like, The Equalizer 2 sucks. They don't even sing one goddamn ABBA song in it. Nice. And I got people out of the follows responding to me being like, what the fuck do you know? You enjoy your 15 minutes of fame. You're just hating on Denzel. And like, the movie wasn't good. And
can't imagine it was. Doesn't look good.
No, it doesn't. And well, I thought that it looked, I thought it looked interesting. Like,
did you watch the first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought this one. I was more excited for this one than I was the first one.
Okay.
But it took forever to get anywhere. The bad guy situation wasn't the best, and it was just like a very unsatisfying movie. And the situation of seeing it was terrible. I got to the movies yesterday.
Oh, you texted me about this.
Yeah, I got to the movies yesterday on a Sunday night at 7 o'clock. Apparently, that's a big-ass time for people to go to the movies.
Yeah, that actually does. A lot of my Sunday night viewings have been kind of crowded, now that you mention it.
So that's something I got to take note of, because this was the most crowded that I've ever seen the movie theater.
Awful.
I got pretty lucky in terms, like, my entire theater was full, and there was like one seat remaining in like a
for this trash ass bitch movie.
Yes, one seat remaining that had a decent vantage point, not first row or whatever. I ended up getting that seat, and it was a terrible situation because this movie takes place in Boston, and I was sitting next to a fucking asshole who had to goddamn be a tour guide and point out every time they recognized a location in the movie.
Oh.
It was the worst. It was like, hey, that's from Hull.
You know who does that, though?
Who?
Me.
No.
I've told you this. If there's ever any Boston things, I will loudly point it out incorrectly.
Yes.
I love doing that.
Well, you should go see The Equalizer 2.
That
a lot of situations where you could be like, duh, that thing, I know it.
Yeah, that's Charlie's Kitchen right there. No, it's not. I love doing that, and I do that if I'm ever at a place in Harvard Square, a bar. I always loudly say, and this is where they shot that scene in The Social Network.
Yes, that's the go-to. So The Equalizer 2 not getting a thumbs up for me. We had this discussion recently. When is summer actually over?
Oh, that was good.
Because you said it's already over.
I said it's already over, but I said it in like a my life is already over kind of way.
you're-
I said it in
you're
like a
just
more like
fucking with me.
depressed kind
Yeah.
of way. You got to take that with a grain of salt. Summer's over. I mean, I think summer's pretty fucking close to over, but it's July. It's
Right.
not over.
It was July 20th when you said summer's over.
Yeah.
Like, that is a very premature
No, I said
declaration.
I said it's basically the fall now.
Okay. Very premature, I think.
Yes.
But more I think about it, you're actually not that far off.
I think that like once it's like August 10th in my mind, I'm like, yeah, summer's over.
Yeah, that's fair. I feel like
Like our Randy trip is going to be like the
an
last
end of
hurrah
summer
of
blast.
Summer. Yep.
Yeah. I feel like this is such a ridiculous thing to say, but I feel like summer starts to be over after the 4th of July, because after the 4th of July, you're like, all right, how much time left till the end of summer? And if you're thinking about the end of summer,
Yeah.
it's pretty much the end of summer.
No, I agree with that. I think that
And I would never say July before, like when I was a kid or whatever, because obviously you get all of August off, and when you're a kid, summer's not over till you're fucking back in school.
really until
as
you're
an
like 2 weeks back into school, because
That's true.
Depending
the first
on
couple of weeks, you don't do shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think summer. Now that I'm turning towards adulthood, I think that summer is like over next week. Once football is on TV and the games are sort of meaningful, summer is over.
Yeah, I think that my perspective is just to basically see everything as like, it's pretty much fucking done. Like after like my birthday's early June, which is before summer even starts, and after that I'm like, okay, it's over.
That's so depressing.
And then in 3 weeks, summer
love
actually
summer.
starts, and I'm like, no, this is over.
You're wearing winter coats out and shit.
Yeah.
No, that's so depressing to me because I love summer so much.
Speaking of summer and clothing, I got a huge bone to pick with every single clothing manufacturer. I'm actually thinking about custom making these shirts because no one fucking makes them. I have one shirt. It's essentially a Tommy Bahama shirt, but it's short sleeve, silk blend, and it's just so comfortable and it looks so good on my shitty body, and it just falls so nice on me, and it feels great, and it's awesome. I have one. I can't find another one, and like I could get a Tommy Bahama shirt, but those are like $150, and they have some fucking dumbass design on them. Why don't people make fucking silk blend shirts for guys? They're so comfortable. They're awesome. I honestly might go to a tailor and be like, yo, can you make me a bunch of these shirts?
You know who makes great summer merch that fits great and feels great?
Me.
Brunch.
Yeah.
Because that floral shirt.
Yeah.
You don't have that, do you?
No.
It is legitimately, and this is not me selling it, but it's definitely me selling it. It is sort of like Under Armour material, but loose.
Oh, yeah, I
and
know what
it
you're
is
talking about. I have
super
shirts that
duper
are like
breathable.
that. Yeah.
And it looks like a regular cotton t-shirt, but
Yeah.
that shit is unbelievable in the summer and so comfortable.
Yeah, a lot. Like Ryan will tell us when he puts them together, like, "Oh, these ones are this kind of
Yeah,
shirt."
he
and
gives us
and
all
we
these
just don't
details.
listen.
Yeah, we're just
and then
like,
when we
"Whatever,
get them, we're
Ryan."
surprised. We're like, "Oh, we like this material." But yeah, some of them
you
are
idiots. I fucking did this for you guys, but it's a nice surprise to order them and get them.
I actually found the Terry Rozier Christmas jerseys the other day.
Yeah, those are like crazy light material.
I might bust it out this weekend. Like
Nice.
I'm actually this stinks. I'm going to see Taylor Swift on Saturday. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking, what should I wear? And then I thought, I have the best thing to wear. It would be the funniest outfit choice in the world that like 0% of the people there would get. I have the Father John Misty shirt. So he just makes a bunch of different shirts. It's just a drawing of him, and it says Misty.
the VR
and he has
one.
one where he's wearing the virtual reality headset thing to be like, yo, I'm having sex with Taylor, or I'm
Nobody will get
JNL
that.
my D to Taylor Swift.
Nobody will get that, but you should wear it.
I think that it's a very clever thing.
Yes.